mails that I have been writing to many of you. This is the time for me to show my face to you. This is who I am, Anand Joshua. I head the resource mobilization team. We work to recruit child sponsors. We work with corporates. We work with donors. We work with major donors. We work with all those people, well-wishers, who want to support children. We mobilize these resources and we share it with our communities where children are taken care, sponsored children in communities. Especially for you this morning, you are meeting children who are sponsored in the city of Hyderabad. We have sponsors here in Hyderabad, the same city. So we have taken this time to invite you to have an experience of meeting with your sponsored child and just interact and see what's happening. You have been faithfully sharing your resources to World Vision for helping these children. But it's one of the time where we want to be accountable to you. We want to tell you this is how your resources are being used. This is how children's lives are changed. This is how we touch the life of your sponsored child. Even in this process, we want some of our children to come up on the stage to share their experience. Especially in World Vision, when we work with communities, we work with community leaders, we work with their families, we work with the children. The children, their families and communities are the core of what we do in our area development programs. So in Hyderabad, we do these kind of things. I don't want to expound further because the children, the families and the communities, they are going to share with you. It's good for you to listen to them. You will be really happy that you spent this day. You will be really happy that, you have also contributed to one soul India like Sindhu, okay, in our country, making our nation so proud and happy that we are part of this great kingdom. And I am thankful to each one of you this morning on behalf of World Vision and on behalf of all our staff members. We extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Friends, we have about 1.3 billion population in our country, and out of which 44% of them are children. When we say 44%, it is about 550 million, which is the children community. We also have another 20% which is youth, which means out of 100, we have 64 of them who are children and youth in our nation. And by 2020, the average age of Indian is going to be around 29 years. Now, having said that, what is also some of the conditions of our children and the youth? Let me give you a little bit about health. Before the age of 5, there are about 4,000 children who are dying every day in our nation. 39% of Indian children who are less than 5 years are chronically malnourished, making them stunted, while 29.4% of them are underweight. There are several reasons to this, basic food, basic nutrition availability, things like that. But also, it is shocking to know that 30% of our women in India are married even before they attain an age of 18. This reveals actually the magnitude of child marriage problem that we face in our nation. An estimated 55,000 women die due to preventable pregnancy-related causes in India. If you look at education, an estimated 47% of class 5 students are able to read only a class 2 book. 53.22% of the children reported to have faced one or more different forms of sexual abuse. The International Labour Organization estimates, it's very sad, 15% of 2.3 million people who are involved in commercial sex workers are children. 1 in every 11 children in India is working, and 56% of the working adolescents are no more studying. They don't go to school. All that they want is that they just want to go and earn a living. They get involved in child labor. This is about Gadara Venkatesham. We call him Venkat. He was also born in a family where the parents were involved in daily wage workers. He has one brother and 2 sisters. And as there was no school in his village and there was no proper road to go to school, he was deprived of his basic education. And moreover, his parents did not realize that it was very important for a child to go to school and get educated. So what happened? What was Venkat doing? Venkat was actually grazing goats and cattle in the farms when he was a child. World Vision intervened, there was a sponsor who was found, and Venkat was a sponsored child in Dayanilam project in Telangana. The family then migrated to Jagan for work, and World Vision assisted Venkat to actually join a hostel which was also supported by World Vision. He went on to finish his school and he has received his master's degree in public administration. Put your hands together, and we have Venkat here who works today as a coordinator. He's a coordinator development felicitation in World Vision India. And not only that, today he's a proud sponsor of a child.
నేను ఒకవేళ వరల్డ్ విజన్ స్పాన్సర్ చేయకపోతే 1979 జూలై 26 నుండి వరల్డ్ విజన్ నాకు స్పాన్సర్ చేయకపోతే ఏదైతే గొర్రెల కాపరిగా ఉన్నానో అలానే మిగిలిపోయేవాడిని. ఆ చిన్ని సహాయము వరల్డ్ విజన్ ద్వారా పొందాను. ఇప్పుడు నేను వరల్డ్ విజన్లో చదువుకొని వరల్డ్ విజన్ స్పాన్సర్గా బిజ్జు వివేక్ అనే అబ్బాయికి, కేరళలో ఉన్న అబ్బాయికి నేను స్పాన్సర్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను. అది నేను సంతోషంగా మీ ముందు చెప్పుకుంటూ ఉన్నాను. ఇది వరల్డ్ విజన్ నాకు ఇచ్చిన గొప్ప అదృష్టం, దేవుడు నాకు ఇచ్చిన గొప్ప భాగ్యంగా వెంచుతూ మీ అందరికీ వందనాలు తెలుస్తాను.
This morning we have many partners who have journeyed with us in fulfilling the vision of World Vision for every child to have a life in all its fullness. This is the vision of World Vision, and we really appreciate and thank all the partners who have come here. I would like to talk a little bit about what we as World Vision are doing this morning, because we also have people who are not partners here. Some of the guests who have come in. World Vision works in about 100 different countries across the globe, and in India we have been there from 1951, which is over 65 years of long work that has happened in our nation. Today World Vision works in about 6,200 plus communities across the country in about 26 states and a couple of union territories, covering about 170 plus districts. And our work today in India impacts the lives of 2.6 million children of our nation. So I really want to take this time to thank for your valuable partnership and also for your kind generosity in fulfilling the dreams of a child, and also to bring in that little smile on the face of the children. Today's partner meet is something very special because we just had one recently in Pune. We had almost 300 people coming in there. This is a little special because all the partners here get to actually connect with your children, your sponsored children, because normally that doesn't happen, because we have in a city people sponsoring all across the country, so the children are from different places, and it's not possible for us to gather the children, but we just handpick the people who has sponsored children locally to come in together. So we have taken that effort, and we really appreciate your presence here. May God bless each one of you as you sit back and relax and enjoy this morning.